You see, the seed or the sperm naturally carries more than just the biological blueprint. It carries the instruction that guides the formation of a new life after the image and likeness of the Father himself. Not only in physical traits, but also in deeper identity and nature. In other words, the seed contains the genetic code that shapes the baby's body, futures, and sex. You see, genes that determine physical traits like the eye color, the height, etc. It also carries epigenetic signals and information that influence how that genetic code is expressed. Upon entry into the egg, the sperm triggers calcium signals in the egg that begins the process of the embryo development. The sperm provides the centriole, which is essential for organizing the first cell division after fertilization. So this seed did not enter blindly. It carried instructions, pattern, and blueprints, the precise architecture of the heavenly man, the original form of God. Thus, Jesus was not merely a spiritual figure in human skin. He was the exact imprint of the invincible, but without the veils of glory. When men saw him, they saw the heavenly man disrupt, unadorned, and raw. In every realm, there is a protocol, a form required to operate lawfully. Without the right embodiment, one remains unauthorized and ineffective. Therefore, Christ, by assuming the form of man, clothed himself in the attire of earth to fulfill demands of redemption and to interact directly with those he came to save. This divine embodiment was not merely accommodation, but profound identification. He took on our likeness to sanctify, elevate, and restore it. His incarnation resonates deeply with the parable of the man found at the wedding feast without a proper garment. That's in Matthew 22:11 down to 13. He was expelled not for who he was, but for lacking the attire the occasion demanded. In like manner, Jesus was clothed in mortality to enter the temporal realm, so that we in the end may be clothed with immortality and incorruption to enter his eternal kingdom. He stepped out of the dreadful, radiant form, the one seen by prophets, and appeared in the likeness of a frail man. When they saw Christ, they saw the nakedness of the one who sits on the throne, the divine image without majesty, without form, without beauty. The eternal form of God cannot die, nor can it interface with corruption without consuming it. Therefore, God stripped himself, laying aside majesty, power, and honor, to become, as Paul says, a man of no reputation. Yet after his resurrection, he did not discard that body in the tomb. Rather, he ascended with it, enthroning humanity's form at the highest seat in all creation. This act was not symbolic, it was governmental. God bore a human name and took a human body to the throne, signifying that through that man, mankind gains unmediated access to the Father. The form of Christ is where the infinite, immortal, and supreme God meets the finite and fallen in one unified body.